Well, I'm in here on the first check on these 2 sets I put in yesterday. No takers, but it's just buying time for this rain, storms to get out of here so I can go set some serious line out. There's that one. And there's the other one just downstream from the culvert. No takers. I'm gonna get out of here. Check it again tomorrow. See you later. Here, I'm on check day 2 on these little sets. Nothing in that one. I'll walk over here and look at this one. And it is fired, but it is fired with sticks. The water has come up a good bit. I'm going to maybe get this one reset. And then I'm going to the swamp today to set out a line. It is cold. Stuff ought to start moving. I'll get this one reset and go down to the creek and the big swamp to set out a pretty good sized line. I'll see you there. It's coming into my favorite place. I'm loaded for bear. That big old hopper right there is full of beaver traps. And back into the big swamp on territory I haven't hit yet. I got some tips from the landowners, and they told me where they've been finding a bunch of beaver when they in here duck hunting. I'll see you down the line as I get the sets put in. Now we're getting back into the kind of sign I like to find. Back in the swamp. Won't have to struggle so hard to make catches. There's the fresh castor mound. Fresh mud and tracks all over. It just rained. And just mounds everywhere with fresh mud on top. Let's see, there's a mound. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, just right in this little area. And up and down this chute right here is where the landowner told me to go. Said they've been in here duck hunting and it's just beaver everywhere. I'll find out. I'm gonna move down. I'm putting in castor mound set right here. Beaver's been using it, and it goes back into a beaver slash, and this is right around the first point, headed back towards the creek. But some of the places I get myself, I done knocked my hat off in the water just breaking through sticks to get here. But here's my castor mound. Right here's my castor up here on this stick. I got the 850 bedded right here. And I'm gonna move the anchor out in deep water and get it set. Maybe this one will catch tomorrow. There's quite a bit of beaver activity in here. I'll move on down. I'm in here working on the edge of a colony. I found a beaver dam and a beaver lodge just up above me, and found these little chutes and channels that connect their travel way over the dam. They had an existing castor mound here. I have put my own in right here. I'm gonna put little Trapper J's castor lure in on top of my little pile. I've dug out a bed right here, and I'm putting in one of the Duke 850s. These sets should get some catches. These are beaver that have not been messed with yet. I'll finish the set and move on down. Well, I found the main dam. You can see it goes up through the woods, through the bushes, wraps around. And right there is the lodge. But if I can find a good place to cross, I'll drag the boat over in there and look. But I know that's the main lodge, right to the left of that tree, right in there. But I've not seen them dam it up back in here like this before. But I know that's the main lodge. I'm gonna keep moving down looking for places to make sets. I like to catch them over here because this is where you'll catch the big loners, the full-grown beaver, and I'm trying to stay away from the kits. I'll move on down. I'm just putting in a down break set right here. I have an 850 bedded right here, right in front of the break. Got it cabled off over here to the dam itself. This one probably get hit pretty quick. I mean, the lodge is just right there. They're gonna have to come fix this. I'll get the, maybe you can see the 850 on the bottom right there. I'm gonna run the anchor out into deep water and move on down, see what I can find up in this slash. See you in a little bit. Well, I'm putting in down break set right here. Got the 8th cable off in the deep mud. Kind of got the canoe in the hole right now, or it'd be running a lot stronger than it is. But 850 is bedded right there in that down break. We'll run the anchor out into deep water and come back and take a look. Yeah, I'm starting to see the trap on the bottom there. But I'll run the anchor out into deep water. Keep moving down. I'm right beside the lodge. They've got to come hit this. We'll move on down. Here's a good view of the lodge. It's pretty good size. And you can hear the water running from the 2 dam breaks I've got right there, maybe 60 yards away. They're gonna have to come fix those. But I'm not really interested in trying to catch any of these, catch them at the lodge, because I know I've been catching too many kits. But I'm gonna keep moving around. I got a lot of sets to put in today. See you down the line. I just come in here and found this other lodge right here on the main creek. This is the one last year that something tore a hole in it right in here. Just dug it up. And now the beaver have moved back in here. There's fresh mud. Well, they're climbing all over it, mudding it up, fresh cut sticks. There's the Hammers Trapline Products driver. Still set on the anchor. I'm gonna put in a caster, little caster scent up here just to get their attention. This ought to piss them off. But I'm gonna put an 850 bedded right here and put the caster up here on where they've been crawling out just to get their attention. But it's like setting a trap right on the front door. I'll get this set in and keep moving down. I'm coming up there where I've trapped before. There's still some fresh sign around on these caster mounds. And fresh sign. They're, like I say, they're all over the place down both sides. Here's one that I've made. I got the anchor already put in on the 1/8 cable. I'll get the trap set. I've already dug out the bed right here where I got all this mud from. I'm gonna put the trap right there with some Trapper J's caster lure right here. I'm gonna finish this set and keep moving down. Here's these double mounds that you just can't help but hit it. Every time I come in here, I'll pick up a beaver or 2 around it. You can see there's fresh sign, fresh mud, fresh caster sand up on top. And I put my own caster lure right here on that stick in between these 2 mounds. Bedded an 850 right here. I scooped out the gravel. That's where I usually set this particular set. I catch a beaver in here just about every time I come in. But I'm gonna finish this one, get the anchor out in deep water, and keep moving down. In a previous video, this is the one we call Dolly Parton mounds. It's always a good double mound here. Gonna keep moving down. Well, this is the next set past the Dolly mounds, and pretty fresh, active little caster mound here. I'm just trying to tick off these beaver. I could go around making my own mounds, but I could juice up their mounds, and it produces to me here a stronger territorial response, and you're more apt to catch what you're after. But I put some foreign caster right here on this stick, right there. Got the 850 bedded right in here, and I'm dragging the anchor out into the deepest waters I can get. May not be a lethal drowning set, but I will be here at daylight to check them. I'll get this one finished and keep moving. Well, I found this little bitty cove. Pretty good beaver trail running right up through there. You can see from all the peeled sticks that I'm sitting around right here in the canoe. I'm spending a good bit of time right here. I'm gonna bet a 850 right here in this trail where they're coming out. I'm gonna take a little bit of caster, put right up here, bed the 850 right here, and come out into deep water with the anchor end. But there is just a ton of beaver sticks right here where they're coming out this trail. They're cutting a tree up in there somewhere, but they got a trail right here. I'll finish this set and keep moving down. We've got a spot right here between some old mounds and a really fresh mound right here. And it's got a crossover on it going over to another slough. I'm gonna bet an 850 right here where they're already crawling out. I'm adding a little bit of caster to that stick, as you can see right here. Let's get the 850 set in it and run the anchor out into deep water. The whole place in here smells like caster, and it's not just what I'm putting out. It's that's fresh. It just rained, so this is fresh mud being topped off, and fresh mud coming up and down the trail right there. Right here is where I'm gonna put my 850 set. I'll finish this set off and keep moving down. Come to this spot. This is where the creek narrows down. I mean, narrows down real narrow right here. It's kind of like the pinch points for deer hunting or anything else. Any travel corridor that gets neck down will be a great place to put a set. I'm making a caster mound right here. I've kind of put a little mild fencing over here to control their movement, to make them come right where I want them. I'm bidding an 850 right here, right in front of this caster mound. I'll get the set finished and keep moving down. This one should hit. It's in a prime location for travel. We'll keep moving down. Well, I found another little lodge just down the way from where I just made that caster mound a few minutes ago. Active trail, active mudding going on up here. The first time I trapped this had no activity at all. They have shuffled apparently, and the 2-year-olds are out making old bank dens new again. And I got an 850. 850 that I'm gonna put right here in this trail. No lure, no nothing. This is actively being mudded, and got a good chance of making a catch here. I say they're just mudding up an existing older lodge. They're making it their own. I'll get the set finished and keep moving down. I'll put a game camera watching that set. It's so active, I think this will be the first one to hit. Maybe I'll get it on game camera. Right there, it's pointing right at the set. We'll move on down. These are some of my favorite little kind of sets. I got these little caster mounds. They're not super fresh. That one's got some fresh mud on it, but it's just a little cut through ditch. It's going between sections of the swamp. I've taken right there on that stick, and I put a little bit of Trapper J's beaver lure on it. I've got the cable anchored right here. I have set the last, I think, of the last of the 850 Dukes. This is going to be the first of the TS85s going in. It's going to be 13, set number 13 for the day. I'm going to bed it right there. Get this set in and keep moving. Well, found the next place I'm going to sit. I'm kind of in between two lodges with a good bit of fresh sign around both of them. Lodges are in deep, deep water, but I have stolen some of this Castor Mound's mud, moved it over here where it's more suitable to bed a trap right here. This is too deep. It drops off in about 8 inches of water, not good. I stole some of his mud, moved it over here. I'm gonna dope it up with castor and bed my trap right there. I'll show you that set when I get done. Well, there's the set. I have a TS-85 bedded right there, right in front of that castor mound. That stick right here that's shaped like a V has some of Trapper J's beaver lure on it. I got about half that bottle gone. I'm gonna need to get see if he's making any more. I stole some of his mud, put over there, doped it up with a castor that's strange to hear. The TS-85's bedded right there. I'm gonna move the stake out into deep water, anchor it up, and move on out to the main river, headed back towards the truck. I got one more set. Maybe I can find a place up there suitable to put it. See you down the line. Last of the sets going in. There was enough of this vegetation that has died off that has allowed me to get in here and finally set this huge mound that I found earlier in the season. Fresh sign, fresh mud, smells like castor. I'm gonna put some of the Trapper J's castor, maybe a little Enrager in here too. But TS-85 is gonna be going bedded right here where I've got it scooped out. I'm gonna put the castor on a stick up in here to get their attention. And I'm gonna finish this set, pull the anchor out in deep water and get out of here. But that is way over knee high. That's a big mound. See you tomorrow. Hopefully the canoe will carry everything we catch. Talk to you later.